Once upon a time in a quiet village, nestled between green fields and thick woods, lived a small sparrow named Chicky. Chicky was no ordinary bird. He was smaller than the others, with feathers that didn't shine as brightly, but he had something special: a brave heart. Every day, Chicky would fly with his flock, searching for grains and twigs. The other birds often teased him. "You're too small to fly so high. You'll never keep up." But Chicky never gave up. He would smile and say, "I may be small, but I'm strong inside." One summer, the village faced a terrible drought. The river dried up, trees lost their leaves, and the ground cracked under the hot sun. Food and water became hard to find. Birds and animals were growing weaker. The sparrow's leader, a wise old bird named Banu, called a meeting. "We must fly far to find water," Banu said. "But it's a long journey. Only the strongest can go." Many birds volunteered, big, strong, shiny feathered ones. No one expected Chicky to speak up. "I want to go," said Chicky, his voice calm but clear. The other birds laughed. You'll faint before we reach the hills." But Banu looked into Chicky's eyes and saw courage. "Let him come," she said. "Sometimes strength is not in the wings, but in the will." The next morning, the group took off. The journey was hard. They flew for hours under the scorching sun, with no trees to rest on. One by one, even the strongest birds began to slow down. Chicky kept flying. His wings ached and his throat was dry, but he remembered his mother's words. "When you feel like giving up, remember why you started." As they reached a rocky cliff, a strong wind blew. One young sparrow lost his balance and began to fall. Without thinking, Chicky dove down. He tucked his wings, cutting through the air like an arrow, and caught the falling bird just in time. The others watched in shock as Chicky gently guided the younger one back to safety. "You saved me," the little bird whispered. "You would have done the same," Chicky replied, smiling. At last, they reached a small valley where a stream still flowed. Flowers bloomed, and trees were full of fruit. The birds cheered. They had found a safe place. But Chicky didn't rest. He remembered the old and young sparrows back in the village. "They need water too," he said. So Chicky and a few others flew back with soaked leaves and small berries in their beaks. It took many trips, but soon the whole flock moved to the new valley. From that day on, no one laughed at Chicky. He was small, yes, but he had a heart big enough to carry hope for everyone. And in the heart of the valley, on the tallest tree, a nest was built. A nest was built for the bravest sparrow of all, Chicky, the little hero.